like the incredible target that Canada has for immigration this 2023, this year. Not next year, guys, but this year. So yes, Canada has increased its limits. It's increased its immigration targets and is expecting to welcome over 460,000, which means you and your family could be a part of this number. Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to 2023. I am so grateful, and I'm sure you are too. As we go into 2023, I know many of us have big dreams, but seriously, make this year count. And for persons that have been with me on this journey since 2022, thank you guys so very much for your support. And for persons that are new here, my name is Sanjay, but you can call me Sunny. On air, I talk about immigration to Canada and I share my own personal journey. I have a lot in store for this channel this year, so remember to like, share, and comment, and stick around for more. Today we will be talking about the new targets for 2023 and what streams and what programs you should be looking into from now. Here are the targets that you should be focusing on, and here are the pathways that you can be looking into. So the first one that we want to talk about today is express entry, so high skill. So everybody that have been reading up on coming to Canada knows about express entry. It's the most popular one, and express entry, as we know, it has three streams: the federal skilled worker for highly skilled persons, federal skilled trade worker program, which is for the trades, and they have the Canadian experience class, which I'm sure a lot of international students know about, and that's the most popular one. So drum roll for this one. Canada is accepting 82,880 persons as permanent residents in Canada. And if you don't know what a permanent resident is, you can live, work, and stay in Canada as a permanent resident. As you can see, guys, 82,880 people. That's a lot. That's a big number. So remember, look into federal skilled worker, federal skilled trade, and CEC. So that's the first one, and that's the most popular one, especially for people that are eligible for these three, but those are not the only option. So number two, the parents grandparents program, which includes super visa. So as you guys know, we can sponsor parents and grandparents. There's a special program every year that we're allowed to put our parents' name up front, and there's like a random draw that's done, and there's also the super visa. So if your parents are sitting and waiting for the parents grandparents, now is the time, because they've increased the numbers, and also your parents can come on super visa. Just a side note, for persons that don't know what super visa is a similar visa to temporary resident visa. However, your parents can come for an extended period of time. It doesn't have to be for a month or 6 months or whatever, but it can be over 2 years, which is great, especially if you have young kids and you need somebody to babysit. And also, I'm sure your parents would like a break, so this is a great option for them. So the number for 2023 is 28,500. We only have two parents, so that's a lot of people that can send for their parents to get super visa, or they can send for their parents through the parents grandparents program. So if you're living in Canada and you're a permanent resident, or you're a Canadian citizen, look into these programs, because the numbers are coming up, and get your parents prepared, their medicals and everything. Now for number three. You know, when it's winter time in Canada, it's not very easy. So we need our spouses and we need our children. The children target is getting some love. The spouse target is getting some love in 2023. I mean, this is amazing. And we already know Canada like family, but the number, when I saw the number, I was blown away, and I was happy for you guys, because you remember we talked about express entry, which is popular at 82,000. The spouse and children is 78,000. 78,000 is a great number. It's a big number, which means y'all need to be preparing your spouses and children, and you need to be looking into what programs you can enter them into, or how sponsorship works. If you are not excited by now, I don't know what else to tell you. Like I said in the beginning of this video, make 2023 count. The last one is a big one, so I'm just warming you guys up Number 4. So number 4 is somewhat of an underrated program. It will surpass Express Entry, the Provincial Nomination Program. The number is more than the Express Entry number. So let's back up for a little bit. For persons that don't know what the Provincial Nomination Program is or Nominee Program is, it's basically the province nominating you to stay because you have the skills, you have the work experience, you have the education. And there are a lot of provinces that do it based on international graduates too. Before I get too carried away into the provincial nomination, the targets. If you're standing, sit down. And if you're sitting, hold on to your seats. Let me give you a reminder in case you forget at the beginning of this video. Express Entry was 82,880. But the Provincial Nominee Program number is, or will be for 2023, well, we're in 2023, 105,500. It's 23K more than the Express Entry. And I know this program is very underrated, but calling international students, temporary workers, whether you're on open work permit, closed work permit, you need to be looking into this program because the Express Entry number is less than it. And so this is an opportunity for you to be strategic, to plan, and this is also a plan B or a plan A, and Express Entry can be a plan B. So there's a lot of programs, guys, and this is one that will be booming, especially when Bill C-19 is introduced, which is further on in the year, which they will be more focused on the job itself, the occupation itself, and not so much on CRS score. So guys, from now, start looking into it, like today, looking into what you would need to get. And if you're planning to come to Canada as an international student this year, be strategic about this program. If you're already here and you're looking to do CEC, be strategic. If you're planning to come this year, make sure that you're going to provinces that you can get international graduate stream or something. You can get this nomination as a backup plan. All right, guys, the targets for this year as a summary. Remember, Express Entry 82,880. Number 2 was the parents grandparents, which included the super visa, that is about 28,500. The third one was for the spouses and children, 78,000. And finally, number 4, which is the big one for me, the Provincial Nomination Program, which is 105,500. So those targets are for 2023, and the targets grows in 2024 and 2025. But who wants to wait for forever to live their dream? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was very informative, and I hope it is helping you to, start your strategic planning for 2023. And guys, even though this channel is about Canadian immigration, I just wanted to say, make this year count, even if it means staying in your own country, starting a business, whatever it is for you. Don't be afraid to execute. And as usual, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, comment below, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Just to leave you with a scripture, Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And remember, guys, dream big, work hard.